Now, victims of wildlife conflict will start receiving their compensation from tomorrow after a decade of wait. Tourism Cabinet Secretary Peninah Malonza says the National Treasury has released 1 billion shillings for the process, which will start tomorrow in Taita Taveta County. The Ministry of Tourism has also entered into a strategic partnership with Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. Under the deal, the state broadcaster will launch various products to showcase and market Kenya's tourism, cultural and heritage products to local and international audience.
The government owes victims of human-wildlife conflict more than 10 billion shillings dating back more than a decade ago. Lack of funds has been a major challenge affecting the compensation process. Under the Kenya Wildlife Management Compensation Act of 2013, each beneficiary is supposed to receive 5 million shillings for loss of life, while life-altering injuries are compensated at a rate of 3 million shillings per individual.
This Wednesday at 10 o'clock, we're going to give the first check after, I think, so many years, actually. If I look at the people who have not been compensated, they date back to 2013.
Tourism and Wildlife Cabinet Secretary Peninah Malonza says the compensation process will kick off in Taveta County before the process is rolled out to other affected areas.
And we are not saying that we are going to revert if the Parliament wants to revert the whole law, they will do that. But what we are saying, we're pursuing new strategies that can see beyond the compensation, because here is like dealing with the symptoms other than dealing with the root causes. And I, as a cabinet secretary, I have said I will not deal with the symptoms. I will not wait for symptoms. I will deal with the root cause.
Speaking during a meeting with the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, the tourism CS says the government is exploring various ways to minimize cases of human-wildlife conflict. Under the partnership, KBC will roll out various programs aimed at promoting Kenya's tourism, wildlife and cultural products.
If it were not for local tourism, the hotels and other businesses that suffered a lot during COVID could have gone, and those are jobs for our people, the suppliers who supply to those hotels. We promote our local tourism using all our outlets. Finally, you remember we are a public service broadcasting house. We also have a public duty to tell our story.
KBC Managing Director Samuel Minor says the state broadcaster is ready to partner with various state and non-state actors to promote Kenya.
Amid increased cases of human-wildlife conflict and such calls for compensation, the government, through the Ministry of Tourism, is working at the introduction of an insurance compensation scheme that will ensure those affected, either damaged property, crops, injury or even death, get compensated in time. I'm Regina Manyara reporting for KBC Channel 1.